Ah, traveller, come in. I bring tales of adventures and troubles you would hardly believe. Come, have a drink, sit down by the fire, please, and make yourself comfortable. This is a tale about creatures of the abyss. But first, let me introduce the heroes of this story. We start with Fitzheldia Canister, a halfling paladin, often mocked for her size, but then often silenced in response. She stood only a touch over 3 feet, but what she lacked in inches, she paid back double in fury and dedication to her cause. Her vow had been made in the destruction of her city, to push back against the darkness, even at the cost of her own life. Olave Erwin, a tall and fearsome character, rumoured to be of drow descent and hated for it. Olave was often found dispatching souls for coin. It was often said that if you saw her face, you wouldn't live to tell the tale. Many were fooled by her apparent lack of physical strength, but the skull on her staff ought to have been warning enough that she was not to be trifled with. This leads us to Varys, a wood elf who prefers the company of nature to those of civilized society. He spends much of his time with animals and cares little for the troubles of the cities. Those who have met Varys would rightly peg him as a very shy elf who is endlessly awkward in any social interaction. But most know not to let that fool them. If anyone were to threaten someone or something that he cared about, Varys would not hesitate to rip through their throats and bite off their limbs. Salazar. His conjuration of dark creatures has become known throughout the lands of Haelsa, though many believe he is yet to fulfill his true ambitions. Salazar is often found researching through ancient tomes and conducts numerous experiments on the outskirts of small settlements. Some believe the collapse of many of these locations was due to Salazar and his ambitions. However, they are yet to find proof of these claims. Maxwell Traven Andermall. Many look at Maxwell and see a kind, intelligent, yet somewhat distant 20-year-old. But those that fought with him during the escape from the cultist cells swear that he looked and fought like a man possessed, like two beings were fighting at once. They warn others, do not consider his kindness as his weakness, for the beast within him is not dead, merely sleeping, and for your sake, do not wake the sleeper.